in here!
Well. Didn't see that one coming, did we? Very early yesterday morning, Blizzard dropped a little cinematic nugget of pure joy. After the last Warbringers episode, the internet and us had a lot to say. And although we're a bit late to the party, we wanted to say something about this cinematic too. There were so many unanswered questions on the last Warbringers episode. Whilst this video doesn't answer everything, it certainly gives us a slightly different perspective on the burning of Teldrassil. In the cinematic, we start with Saurfang in the snow of Northrend, mourning the death of his son. For anyone who fought in the Northrend campaign, this shot is very powerful, and for lots of reasons. First, it reminds us of Dranosh Saurfang, once a proud orc warrior, killed at the Wrathgate, which was 10 years ago, by the way. His very soul was then taken by Arthas, then raised to become Deathbringer Saurfang. Most people these days will either know him as that boss after the airship bit in ICC, or the one they forgot to loot as they are doing a speedrun for Invincible. We love him for his speech before the fight, especially how he says,
"The Lich King!"
Don't know why, but it cracks us up every single time. After we kill him, his dad pops up to take his body, the last member of his family. He has a great moment with Varian about honour, and Jaina cries. She cries a lot. It's a great moment and well worth a watch. From there, we see a flash of people trapped in the fire before we get a glimpse of his face in its HD glory. We get a great exchange between Saurfang and Zappy Boy. Zappy thinks he's having a bonding conversation with the Horde hero, but Sourpuss isn't really there. He's thinking about the past and how it's led him here. The death of his son left him alone. Varian let him take his son. The King of the Alliance showed great honour. Time after time, Saurfang is looking for his honourable death, but it doesn't happen. Instead, he loses someone. Now, he feels like he's lost his Horde. Like Zappy Boy says, the Horde is the only family they've got. The flashbacks to the burning is just what we needed. Aside from looking absolutely stunning, it shows the horror of the elves burning alive, and Sylvanas looking on with pride and wonder. Saurfang is livid. He knows the Alliance will not take this lying down, and will come for them with all their might. This is open aggression against the Alliance that must be answered. Now Saurfang isn't scared. He'll fight anyone. But this act isn't honourable, which is key. Not that Sylvanas gives a shit. The Alliance are preparing for war. This whole piece takes place moments before the BFA intro cinematic. Saurfang begins to take off his armour, shedding the ties of dishonour and what the Horde has become in his eyes. Zappy Boy is no more than a distraction. In fact, Saurfang at this point is preparing for his end. We flash back again to Saurfang and his boy, and he's saying goodbye in the snow. This whole cinematic is full of amazing little touches, and this part is no exception. The necklace he takes from his son is encased in ice because Dranosh was a Death Knight, and as such it makes sense he would have ice on him. This part is really touching. Yes, they are orcs, and yes, it's only pixels, but my god, that left a lump in our throats, even though we did kill his son at ICC. After Saurfang paints his face, he makes his way to the front line to swing his axe and join his son, but that pesky Zappy Boy makes chase to join him. There's an amazing dichotomy between these two. Saurfang is tired. He doesn't like how the Horde have changed over the years and wants out. Then we have this plucky shaman who are the future of the Horde, optimistic and hopeful. He still sees the Horde as a family and reminds Saurfang of this before it was too late. There is of course the scene where Saurfang then puts his fist on the heart of Zappy Boy, exactly like he does to his son when he's mourning his death at the Wrathgate. That's a very important part of this video, as Saurfang finds something to fight for. He sees a son without a father, and Zappy Boy sees a father without a son. A perfect match as they then go get ready together to charge into battle in the main cinematic. The whole cinematic was perfect and gave us what we needed to see. More context to the in-game story. Members of the Horde saying what Sylvanas did wasn't right. That they believe in the old values of the Horde. Loktar Agar. We both have Horde and Alliance characters. This is mainly so we can see both sides of the story, but we've both made Horde characters in previous expansions. Even though we've been playing Alliance for the most, this story still gave us the feels, so Blizzard definitely hit a home run. I just hope we get an Alliance point of view as well to get us fired up. It only seems like 5 minutes ago we saw the trailer at BlizzCon for BFA, but that was 9 months ago. We are hyped and can't wait to see where the story takes us. Oh gods, obviously. But tell us what you think in the comments below. Did this story hit home for you? Did it have much meaning behind it? Or, as I've read on Twitter, was it just a way for Blizzard to keep people who believe in the Horde faithful? Because a lot of them must have wanted to jump ship after seeing Sylvanas, the war chief they've been following since Warlords of Draenor, burn down Teldrassil. Please, if you get time, hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell so you can get updates when we make videos. Thanks for watching.